Shut up, Jardin! And welcome back to Frequently Urgent Questing and the 6th episode of The Quest of Many Things.
This is 7.
Motherfucker!
Yeah! Yeah! And can you just rewind that back?
This confusion brought to you by...
Welcome! Welcome back to Frequently Urgent Questing and the 7th episode of The Quest of Many Things. I'm your DM, Jardin, and here are our players. Hello, players. Say whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
No! God, hi.
She's gonna fuck you up every time.
We've got Breanna and Stacy and Jeffrey and Kail. And Jimothy, who never talks.
Oh yes,
He doesn't have a mouth.
lovely intern Jimothy.
Fuck you, Jimothy.
And Sarah. We don't talk about Sarah. Last time, you teleported to a road between the Trestal Woods and the Tilcester Rocks, and there was just a bunch of carnage on the road. Tiggles stabbed a horse and a body. You met an adventuring crew that you promptly intimidated away from you. You went into some caves, you fed something to the thing in the caves. you went into the woods and you killed the thing in the woods. A lot.
Big bada boom.
Yeah.
And we are now resuming the game 1 week later in our time, but still the same time in the game. With you in the woods at the epicenter of an explosion. So, there's a bunch of just pieces of what was a creature everywhere now in the woods. And what y'all doing?
I'm heading back towards the caves.
Yeah.
I'm
following
gonna
Morfran.
try and take it.
Sure.
'Cause-
You
Why not?
with your do you take out your manifestation?
I mean, it doesn't matter because it just died.
Okay, yeah. You still feel the presence of the soul lingering for a little bit, and you attempt to suck it up of the Bahir, as it was, which I believe is a CR 11. So I think you're full up, so you're gonna have to make a con save.
Yeah. So that makes it, what, DC 11? Or it's 10 plus the CR?
10. Let me check real quick. Unless you have it on the paper in front of you.
Okay, so 11. That's probably fine. I definitely pass.
Yeah, you absorb the soul into your being, and you are now above an amped state, which I don't think gives you any extra bonuses. But
Nope.
you have absorbed the soul of Bahir, which means you get some temporary hit points and 11 extra soul points, and you can take an impression of it if you want.
Do I see this?
Would like to. I mean, would
Yeah.
you even see anything other than me just standing there looking weird?
I'm assuming that I'm not going to assume, I'll just tell you. The energy kind of coalesces and you see it sort of absorb into Jasper's person.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I have to roll.
I did that backwards. Why are you rolling?
Because it's per session.
Oh.
57.
You're still doing good.
Yes, I'm fine.
We are sane enough.
Yes, I would like to take an impression of the here. I'll figure out what that is later, though.
It has
It might be important, actually.
immunity to lightning. It has dark vision up to 90 feet.
Don't really need an extra 30 feet of dark vision.
It has a bite attack, and it has lightning breath. I think those are the things that you can take from it.
Oh, get it.
Lightning breath. Okay. No, I spelled it wrong. That's okay. What's...
By the way, this is a homebrewed class, as we previously stated, for a Reaper, which is something that I've made, and we're sort of play testing it to see how broken it is or not. And one of the features is you can take impressions of souls that you absorb, depending on your level, and take features from them.
How long does this take?
When
instant.
it just happens, yeah. I might. Well, I don't know. Do I want lightning breath or do I want a bite attack? Either way, I think it would last the same amount of time. Where's the thing?
Okay. While you decide we're going to move on.
Yeah.
So, you all are heading back towards the caves. Are you flying, Merlin?
I'm sticking pretty close to these guys.
Okay, so all just sort of walking there. Morfran, you're on Bacchus. Tiggles, you are now thoroughly covered in blood, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you make your
It's
way
warm.
past the road where the carnage was in your previous social interaction and make it back up to the cliffs where you know where the cave is.
I make sure that I'm somehow like behind Merlin.
Okay.
Tiggles has experienced too many times with Merlin just pushing him into something. So he's starting to get wise to it and be like, behind the Harpy.
Good. Negative reinforcement. It works sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he learns. Nobody knows what goes through that little bastard.
So you're all standing in front of this cave.
I'm gonna perch up on a rock.
Okay. You perch up on a rock.
Because you wanted to wait till nightfall.
And I wanted to have bait.
Right.
But everybody ignored that, so that's fine.
I mean, what are we going
I
to
mean-
get for bait around here?
There's woods, we could have gone hunting.
I suppose, but I feel like most creatures would probably have stayed away
That's
from
fine.
the blood and carnage scent.
What about one of the dead horses?
Were they... I mean, it depends on how rotted they were, I guess.
They weren't too bad.
Blood's starting to coagulate in them, but they're not like rotting. Yeah.
Sure, we can go drag one of those back. You want to go pick up a horse?
Sure, I go get a horse.
Can you pick up a horse?
I'm very strong.
Okay.
Just don't get the one I mutilated.
Do you want me to
Nice.
roll a
Is that
strength
really?
check?
Yeah, athletics.
That's a natural 2. I do not succeed.
Oh no.
You latch onto the horse and you're just flapping really hard, and it's just slowly like.
Luckily, no one sees this because they're
Yeah.
all still up there.
Yeah.
Do you come back with chain?
Well, there are dead bodies too. Can I
Yeah,
grab
if
one
you-
of those?
yeah, if you
Yeah, I'll
grab
grab a dead body.
Right. Fly back up, just like a human.
Yeah, I like toss it in
Yeah. Into the cave?
towards the mouth.
Okay. How far in are you trying to throw it?
About 10 feet from the mouth of the cave.
Okay, so you kind of fly up and you arc, and then you do a maneuver where you release as you pull up and let the forward momentum take the corpse further into the cave. Let me
Yeah.
athletics check.
Natural 19 plus something.
Yeah, you get it in there just fine. Are any of the rest of you doing anything?
Yeah, I think I'm currently standing in the, like, right in front of the opening of the cave, just staring in.
Okay.
I don't want to stand like right at the opening of the cave because that seems dangerous. And I'm not quite as armored as Morfran, so a little farther back, probably off to one side again, like before.
You hear a little bit of rumbling, and it stops a little while after you sort of waiting there a little bit, but it doesn't move. You don't see it. Like, you look into the cave and you don't see it, but you heard like the whole cliff rumbling as it moved.
I take out my hammer and I start beating up against the wall in the cave.
Like a dinner bell.
Yeah, like a dinner bell. Ding, ding, ding!
So I'm gonna look at Morfran and I'm going to cast create bonfire just to make a tiny flame at the tip of my wing, like.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm going to fly down to the mouth of the cave, and I am going to cast Fireball as an area effect 150 feet into the cave.
Oh boy.
So beyond where I can see.
Okay.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. So, my amped state is when I'm over max, but if I'm holding over max, do I continue to be amped until I'm below my actual?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is how that works.
Just wasn't sure.
Yeah. So you cast Fireball just into the cave.
Yeah. Thinking that even if it's not within the 150 foot, within the 20 foot range around there, that it will funnel through because caves.
Okay. Sure. Go for it.
24 points of damage.
You see that beam of red light sort of travel into the cave, and you can see it sort of glows a little bit on the cave walls as it sort of enters. And you see it sort of pass near this giant figure that kind of swirls up around it. It goes past it and explodes, and you can see just a little bit of light, but it's blocking most of the cave.
Oh, okay. So it was closer. I just couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
How far in would you say that figure was? Because I can see up to 120 feet in dark spaces.
About 80 feet.
So Morfran wouldn't know where it was.
Yeah. You can see it. You can't quite make it out, but it's still in there.
Okay. It just looked like some sort of tentacle.
Yeah, just a lot of wiggly stuff in there.
Gross.
Okay.
How much damage is that?
26? I don't remember what I said. 24. I think it was 24.
Yeah, I think it was 24.
Yeah. You hear it sort of cry out just a little bit and sort of kind of retreats just slightly.
Okay. Morfran,
Charges in.
kind of, yeah, tells
Damn it.
Merlin to prepare, and she wants to try to lead it out.
Okay, so I move back up to my perch and I wait.
Okay. So you're directly above the
Cave opening.
cave opening.
If that's the only place I can be.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just mark where the cave opening is. And we'll say that it's right here, facing that way. You are on top. Where's your mini?
Where is my mini? Over there. On top of the other thing.
So you're there. Morfran, you are going into it that way. Tiggles, where do you want to be?
Pretty much right next to Morfran, just kind of, yeah.
And we'll put you there. And where's Jasper?
I'm over there. By the Xbox.
Where do you want to be?
How far into the cave is the thing?
It's like 80 feet in.
Oh, it's pretty far back. Okay, I'll stand just behind Morfran.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's where you guys are. I will say that this is just sort of like generally rocky terrain. There's not a lot. Here, I'll put one rock here.
A single rock.
There's not a lot out there. Pretty barren cliff sides. Alright, Morfran.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay. Roll me initiative.
19.
Okay. So you definitely go first. So you charge in on Bacchus. What's that? 60 feet?
We put him under a small fiend, which was 40 feet.
Sure, perfect. So if you want to, you can get right up on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you'll double dash in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Does Morfran or does Bacchus double dash?
Counts as a mount.
So I'd like to get in almost as close to it, but I activate my boots, which leave a flame trail.
Ooh.
And so I kind of run ahead, kind of make a flame trail and then run back behind it.
Okay. It is. You can't get around it very easily.
No. If it's only if it's just enough room to kind of run in front and for me to jump back, just so that there's
So you want to create a line of fire in front of it, between it and
Between
us.
me and it, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. But you're moving back away from it.
Yeah.
It's going
So I run pretty much like as close to almost 1 square and then back 1 square.
Okay, well, it's going to make an opportunity attack against
Sure.
you. Alright.
You should have just gone 60 and then gone back 20.
Does a... Oh god, your AC is so high.
Yeah, it's like it can touch
The
me.
answer is no.
21 hit?
No.
No. You see a tendril lash out at you.
I'm gonna
and
just
you
bitch
kind
slap
of
it.
Bitch slap it out of the way. Not today, bitch. Yeah, and can all of you roll initiative as well?
Yeah.
Just so we
Yeah.
can get that going. I just wanted to see how Morfran and
Ooh.
would work first.
That was not good.
It's not bad.
I have really good initiative and I rolled terribly.
23.
24.
9.
Go, Merlin and Tiggles.
Chaos crew! Chaos crew!
It's gonna be dead.
That's
by the
pretty
time
much
I
what
get
they
to my
are.
turn.
I doubt it. I think this is going to be a much higher caliber than what we faced so far.
Yeah, let's get the shit out. Let's go with this.
He's not going to give us that many easy things in a row.
Technically, the behavior wasn't supposed to be easy, but he was injured. Alright, it is Merlin, your turn. Are you holding an action?
I am going to hold an action. I am going to hold Witch Bolt until it is in range, which is 60 feet of me.
Witch bolt, as in you can, because you're facing that way away from.
I want to kind of be like curled under so I can see.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I'm curling over the
That's fine.
edge. So as soon as it moves closer, I will cast
60 feet.
Witch Bolt.
Tiggles, your turn. What would you like to do?
So wait, where is it?
It's further in the cave, but you're going to draw
80
out.
feet into the cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna just wait right now and hold back kind of to see what might go down.
Okay, do you want to hold any actions? Do you want to prepare anything?
Who has dark vision, by the way, besides me? Just
Me.
you, right?
Just Jasper.
Thought I did, but don't.
Why would a harpy have dark vision?
Because I've got a lot of fucked up shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I got you.
Just in the off chance, because I don't know what's gonna go down, I guess I'll just use shield.
Okay.
True sight sometimes works
That
like dark
is
vision depending on
I
what's
think,
around.
a reaction spell. So you'd hold on to that one, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yes. That's it. Yeah.
Alright, so you're just holding your action, not really doing anything past your turn. Morfran is back to you.
What would you say? There's probably like 10 feet between me and it? 5 feet?
About 10 feet. A line of fire between the both
There
of you.
is a line of fire between us. I take out my crossbow and I shoot it.
Okay, make an attack.
That doesn't help anything. That's a 10.
That is not it.
Yeah.
Even though there's this giant mass in front of you, you shoot your arrow or bolt and it just goes right through it.
Nope. Well, I get 2 attacks, so I'm going to I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm going to use Scorching Ray from my hammer.
Okay. That's 3 ranged attacks.
Yeah, 3 rays. Yep. Nope, that's a natural 1.
You
Oh,
get a
no.
roll for each one,
Yeah,
so
each one.
16 and 22.
So you fire off your Scorching Ray from your hammer, sort of swing it forward, and 3 bolts of fire come out, and it illuminates it even more as with the fire in front of you, and you can see this giant maw with tendrils coming out of it, and 2 of your bolts hit it.
Cool.
Wow.
That's 14.
Okay. Jasper, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
it rolled lower than a 9.
It did. It rolled really low.
No, what to do? I can't really do anything to it unless I'm within 15 feet of it. It's really far back. But I don't...
Did you take lightning breath?
Yeah, but it still has to be within 20 feet, I think.
Hmm.
And I don't think it's that close. Where is Morfran? Is Morfran right up next
Like, yeah,
to
right
it?
up. 10 feet, within 10 feet of it.
Within
70
10
feet in.
Okay. I can't even... I could dash in, but then I wouldn't be able to attack.
Just hold and wait for Morfran to draw it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait. Because I don't really think I have anything else that I can...
Do you want to hold an action?
But did you move any farther?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold for lightning breath, because why not? I just got it. Why not try to use it when it gets
Yeah.
close enough?
That's fine. You hold a lightning breath as an action.
Because most of my plan is to smack it and then to move back and kind of like...
Well, I thought you were going to move back after you hit it this time.
Yeah.
Because right now, even if it moves to go with you, you're still 70 feet away from us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wait a few rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it is going to take 3 attacks against you.
Excellent. Give it your best shot.
That is a 24.
Yep.
That is a 22.
Nope.
And that was a natural 1. One of them hits you, correct? Okay.
Because this 5th edition, when you match your AC, it's a hit.
Yes. Okay, you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and you take 13 points of psychic damage. And I need you to roll me a strength.
So
check.
I have...
Strength save.
So I have resistance to psychic damage.
Great.
So it is in resistances in 5e. Are we
Half
half
damage.
then? Okay. And I also have resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you take half of that too.
Okay. So that was, I'm sorry, you said
21 bludgeoning and 13 psychic.
Okay.
So 10 and 6.
What can kill Morfran?
I don't know. I've also got double the hit points right now too, so.
We'll see. Can you give me a strength saving throw?
Literally,
Sure.
don't even
What
have
the
to
heck?
do anything. Just send Morfran in. What are we for?
I know. I'm just going to lose a spell slot for no reason, so I'm a little annoyed, but that's fine.
9 plus...
Who needs a party when you have a Morfran?
15.
Yeah.
15. You're swallowed.
Okay.
Now you're inside of it.
In I go.
God. I see.
So did it just mowed me, or did it grapple me?
So the tendril lashed out and grabbed you, and it pulled you off of Bacchus and into its mouth.
Cool.
Oh.
I'm the only one that sees this.
No,
aren't
I saw it because I'm hanging over the edge.
You
But
are
you don't
now
have dark
blinded
vision.
and
Would you
restrained.
be able to
Fuck,
even
that's
see into
true.
the cave?
No, there's fire in there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm able to see.
So all of you can see that happen.
Great.
Morfran just throws out all those bolts, and then it retaliates, and it just sucks Morfran in.
Is this my turn?
Yep. Back up to you.
It's still 70 feet in.
All right. So, fine. I cast Phantasmal Killer on it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's 120 feet, so I can do it
Sure.
from where I am.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
It's a Wisdom save.
Hopefully it's not very wise.
How much?
16.
It saves.
Okay, so it still takes half damage.
And I'm sorry, how far is it from all of us again?
70 feet.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
very far.
so 28 divided by 2 is 14.
Okay. What does it have any other effects?
It continues.
Okay. What does it see? If anything?
So I want it to see that it is back in its prison.
Okay. Sure. All right.
What Merlin imagines that prison looks like, because it's only sort of psychic.
Yeah. Tiggles, it is now your turn.
I guess since it's 120 feet, I'll use Firebolt.
Oh, I'm sorry, no.
What up?
No, I'm sorry. It saves so nothing happens. I thought it took half damage, but it does not.
Yeah, we'll call it good for now. We'll see if it saves on the next one.
Okay.
But
Sorry,
it's not frightened. Yeah, it's a little
No,
weird.
it is not frightened. It's very strangely worded.
All right, Tiggles, what are you doing?
Casting Firebolt. So
Okay.
let's see.
Shoot that firebolt at it.
23?
That hits.
Alright. Yes. It's 3 damage.
Okay. Still something.
It's like,
Yeah, so you just kind of peek in and you just go, phew, and you threw a little firebolt and hits it on the end and kind of flinches a little bit, but it doesn't do much. Morfran, it is your turn. You are restrained and blinded at the moment.
Cool. Blinded because I'm in a mouth?
You're inside of its
Mouth?
stomach.
Okay, I guess you said I was swallowed.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Your speed is 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Right.
Attack rolls from the creature have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you can attack it with disadvantage.
Sure. Don't worry.
But you can attack it from inside.
I mean, not that
Hopefully
anything's
cut
going to
your way
happen to you
out.
anyway with your 24 AC.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it can't be digested.
Yeah, but that takes a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Sure does.
Suffocation doesn't take a little while, though.
Morphin's fine.
I'll be okay.
How long can you hold your breath for?
A minute plus each minute for Constitution.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's your constitution?
Really high.
Pretty high. Yeah.
Finish the whole battle before.
Morfran will dissolve before she suffocates.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Morfran, what you doing?
I am... I'm gonna dimension door myself out.
Yeah, go for it, do it.
Because I have a cape that allows me to do that.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, I'm just going to,
It's up to 500 feet, right?
yeah, 500 feet ranged area. So yeah, I'm just going to, dimension door my way out of it.
Okay, where are you dimension dooring to?
On top of its head, if I can.
Okay.
If it's too like tight in the cave, then I'll just go back to where I was, pretty much.
I would say that you're smart enough to know that's not a good idea.
Okay. So,
Get
yeah,
back at
just
the
gonna,
entrance of the cave.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Bacchus is still in there. Yeah. But,
Bacchus have an action?
But yeah, can't Bacchus move?
yeah, Bacchus can move. I'll add Bacchus right after you, Morfran.
Sure.
Okay. That's,
I kind of got some goop on my face.
yeah. You see Morfran sort of emerge out of this dimension door, just kind of like, she's like kind of covered in some goo and saliva and all sorts of weird, nasty fluids.
Yeah. I'm like, cool.
Well, that was the best scenario we could have hoped for.
Everyone's like, no! Oh, hello!
Hi.
I'm glad
I
didn't
came
run
back. Since I used an item, that's an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, and then I will...
Bonus action, bardic inspiration.
Wink, wink.
Well, I want it to be, like, within the cave, but not, like, so far that I'm, like, out of the cave. How far in would you say?
Or however much you want. You can dimension door to wherever you want.
I want to stay within, like, 40 feet of the creature.
Okay, so you're within 40 feet of it.
Okay, so then I'm just going to, spiritual weapon it.
Okay. And what's the range on spiritual weapon?
60 feet.
Okay.
So,
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Just got to ask that.
It's another different hammer.
It's a
Another goat.
yeah.
It's just a Bacchus and Bacchus.
Yeah, it is. It's just another Bacchus, but bigger and more burly looking.
Buff Bacchus.
This is Philip.
You're gonna give Bacchus
Yeah,
a black Philip. Give Bacchus a complex.
That's a 20.
That hits.
Excellent. And that's 12.
Alright, what is Bacchus doing?
Bacchus just comes back to me because Bacchus just stays out of fights.
Okay. What's Bacchus' AC?
That is a good question. 16.
Bacchus gets swallowed.
Nope.
As Bacchus attempts to run away, a tentacle lashes out and eats Bacchus.
Bacchus cannot dimension door
I don't really know what Bacchus can do because...
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Jasper's turn.
Still can't do shit because I'm not within 20 feet of it. I guess I'll, run up to where Morfran is and hope that it gets closer.
Okay. You run 30 feet in?
Yeah.
Okay. You run 30 feet in and you are holding your action to use the lightning breath when it gets closer, right?
And then also just preemptively, in case, can I use my acid resistance incarnation thing?
Yes.
Okay.
What is that? An action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Yeah. So you sort of tap into that for a second and you just are like, don't want to dissolve. Okay.
Yeah. It lasts for 10 minutes.
All right. It is now the creature's turn and it now has a slightly emptier stomach.
Well, this
A little bit of a weird experience. But it then ate a goat, so it's going to rush forward to where you are.
I should have used Hellish Rebuke when it swallowed me. It's a reaction. Oh well.
And I think you're 10 feet behind Morfran?
I guess. I don't know exactly how far in Morfran was.
You're 40 feet.
40 feet in.
Yeah, so you're 10 feet
I'm
behind.
10 feet behind.
So it comes up within 10 feet of you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to attempt to take 3 tentacle attacks.
Were
at
you holding your
So-
And
action?
you get to use your lightning breath.
Yeah, great. It needs to roll a DC 16 dex save. Please fail. It's a big snake though. so
It fails real hard.
Ooh, I need a lot of d10s. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I need 7 more.
5.
5. Great.
Random question.
Yes, sir.
When I'm rolling a d10, should I count a 0 as a 0 or 0 as a 10?
0 is
10.
10.
Here's the 10.
But I actually did 13 damage, not 3.
Sweet!
So 10 more damage, please.
Okay. 8,
Great job.
10,
I was like, hey, this doesn't
20,
seem right. I shouldn't get a 0
30.
on this.
40, 49, 56, 60, 68,
Shit.
72.
Okay, so Jasper, as you're just waiting there, you've now used 2 incarnations, which means you only have 3 left. So as the large creature sort of slithers closer and rears up to take the attacks against Morfran, you sort of focus that soul energy that you just had, and a spectral head of a Bahir forms over your head, and you just kind of and lightning cracks out and does a lot of damage.
It's really bright in the cave for a second.
Everything lights up.
Just watch the light show from outside the cave. Ooh.
This is what's in there.
Oh, shit.
It's gross.
Yeah, that's real gross.
It looks like a demigorgon.
It does look like a snake demigorgon.
I need a calculator. That's a lot of damage.
It is a lot of damage. I was useful.
Yeah!
Oh, so at the end of its turn, it will. I forgot it
Say it
hasn't.
again. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was.
that was just a
that was
reaction.
a reaction.
That was a damn good reaction, if I ever say. And it's going to attempt to take 3 attacks against you.
Right.
Morfran, you get swallowed again.
Okay.
And you take another 21 points of bludgeoning and 13 points of psychic. Halved. So.
Did you roll your save? Isn't there a save for that?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Roll your save. DC 18 strength check. Thank you.
I was like, huh. So...
I'm like, that
Forgot
was
about that.
sudden.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, alright. You don't get swallowed. You
Okay.
still take the damage, though.
Cool. So I'm sorry, you said it was 13 and 21 halved?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
6 and 10 again.
thank you. Brain's not working today.
My apologies, I forgot.
Also, Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, sweet, do it. What do I need to roll? Dex save? Fire?
Yes, it is.
1. It rolled 1.
Oh, well, then yes, you definitely take that. So I need 2d10. 10.
Sweet. guys are whittling this thing down faster than I thought. So as it attempts to make those attacks against you, Morfran, it wraps one tentacle around you, but you wrap your arm around it and grip it, and you invoke Hellish Rebuke, and flames shoot up the tendril onto its head and it bursts into fire, doing extra damage, and it releases the tendril away from you.
Bitch.
It's Bacchus' turn.
No, it rolls
Oh yeah, it rolls.
saving throw.
Thank you. What was it?
16.
It saves.
Okay, so
Still
it
ends.
ends.
Um,
I think future reference, I think that if it succeeds, it might not work at all.
it's fine for now.
I'm not sure.
How many hit points does Bacchus have?
So
Well, here's the thing.
Well, he'll just revert to a token if he...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dies.
he's got 90 hit points.
90?
Mhm.
Okay. Bacchus is still in there, but he takes 32 points of acid damage.
Sure. And that's up to you, too, because we didn't really discuss him. Like, if you want to
No, that's fine.
play that up
That's fine.
however you want.
So from inside, you hear... "Oh."
Yeah.
You're like, you there, see anybody?
Yeah.
Okay. Bacchus is dissolving. Jasper, it's your turn.
again?
Yes,
Seems
that was your reaction.
fast. Oh, I guess. Okay. It's still like 40 feet away from me or something?
Mhm.
No, the 20 feet, I guess.
Yes, 20 feet.
I want to try to do that, but I don't want to really get to the melee distance of this thing. Okay. I'm going to step 5 feet closer and then cast Soulfire.
Okay, go for it.
What's the save? I think it's 14. Yeah, 14.
For what, Dex?
Dex, yeah.
It does succeed on that.
Dang it, does it
So,
take-
as you cast the Soulfire, it kind of winds up a little bit to lessen the damage it's about to take.
It still takes half damage, so.
Yeah. Do you want to add more d10s to it?
No, I'll just stay with this.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
it takes 4 damage.
Sweet.
Yay.
Alright, doing anything else on your turn?
I don't really have anything else I can do, so no.
Okay, so you are within 15 feet of it. You burn it, but it sort of coils up and reduces the damage a little bit to avoid that. Merlin, we're going back up to you. It is 50 feet away from you.
It's 50 feet?
Sorry, 40 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
So that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And it takes 2d12. So that's 14 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
I believe it's lightning.
Okay.
Yeah, lightning damage. And so the blue energy starts to crackle and circle its head.
Got it.
Because
Nice.
it's a concentration.
So it just went up in flames, and now there's like lightning crackling around it. Tiggles, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use 2nd level chromatic orb.
Okay. What is the range on that?
90.
Yep, you can hit it.
Alright, so
I like that you're a fighter and you're just using all these.
I'm scared of getting too close, okay? 12?
That does not hit.
You probably have the second highest AC here.
Yeah, that's all I got then.
Okay, alright.
Tried to hit it, failed.
You shoot out your chromatic orb, and it just kind of plinks off the wall and doesn't really do any damage as it bursts. Morfran, is your turn again.
Okay. Can I technically call Bacchus back to me? Or dismiss him?
You could dismiss him. He'll turn into a totem.
Yeah. Totem in the,
In the thing.
stomach. I don't know.
So we have to get it out before we can try and put it in the car.
I mean, we're gonna get the thing anyways, I would say. I'm just debating whether I want to kill it first or let Bacchus be because, like, again, he's just gonna revert into a totem when he hits 0.
I don't think it matters.
Just let Bacchus suffer in there. That's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be very mad at me, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Because what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
If I can't summon him back to me, then you should have thought about that.
Mm-hmm. You should have.
I throw the Fellhammer at it.
Sweet, make an attack.
Smooth.
It's about to burst into fire, I'm sure.
Yeah. That is a 19.
That hits.
Cool. That's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
For the first time. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
14 plus 9. To hit him.
Yeah, that hits.
It's 9 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Not rolling very well today. Oh. Plus 6 extra damage. I'm sorry. There's a bonus.
It's a fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morfran, you just take out your Fellhammer, and it's a goat's head, right? Like a ram, like ram's horns on it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
5 and 7 more damage.
Okay.
We're still kind of learning these characters.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a ram's head, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, so you throw it out and it clangs against the hide of this thing and a fire bursts from it and you summon it back to you again, you throw it again, another explosion of flame and it comes back to your hand. Jasper, it's your turn.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna, I guess, try to cast Soulfire again at it.
What's your save again?
14.
It does save.
Yeah. Shocker.
It's it has a negative to its dexterity, but it's rolling really well.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. Add another 6. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No. I said I really have nothing else I can do unless I'm in melee range, so.
Okay. It is now its turn. It kind of rears up its head as much as it can in the cave and kind of shudders a little bit, and it's going to spray acid in front of it.
Okay.
In a
Cone.
60-foot cone.
Yeah.
So it goes all the way out of the cave. I need everyone to make a dexterity save.
I'm not good at dex. That's the wrong thing.
16.
4.
19.
I'm the only
I try to duck up.
Yes.
Because I'm just hanging over the edge, so I just try to go, nope.
18.
I'm just really far back, so I'm like, ah.
I'm literally the only one that's taking
What was yours?
full
19.
damage from this, aren't I? Although I have the resistance, so I take half whatever. Anyway.
Merlin and Jasper, you both fail. Tiggles and Morfran, you succeed. And
16 was too low?
yes, it was too low.
That makes me sad.
And as it sort of shudders and breathes out, you all take 35 points of acid damage.
Oh, shit.
I take half.
And you take half.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So,
I need to roll a concentration check.
So 35 damage?
Mm-hmm. 35 acid damage.
So,
Nope, I lose it. Fuck.
You lose your witch bolt.
Fuck.
so I take 17? Or is it rounded up or down? It's rounded
It's down.
down.
It's down.
Okay. So
Oof. Alright.
I lose my 10 hit points and I lose
Half my
10.
HP now. It's cool.
I'm worse than that.
Because you're squishy.
You're squishy. You shouldn't have. Where are you in the cave?
No!
He's not.
Yeah.
Like
But you
Merlin
guys,
and I
you're,
are...
you're within 40 feet of me now.
You attempted to reach your head up and your head just got blasted.
Merlin
I
and
thought I was
Tiggles are
safe.
out of there. Tiggles thought he was
60-foot
too.
cone.
I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'm outside the
Does,
cave. We're cool.
so...
Mhm.
No, it's an area effect.
Yep. Sorry, you don't have half cover.
I'm like, technically I have 3/4 cover, but that doesn't help me at all.
Doesn't help you. You get sprayed in the face with acid.
Which doesn't make sense. Because
Not a fun
really,
kind.
in theory, it should be easier just to go nope
Yeah.
than it is to, like,
Just a little slower.
like battle roll out
Yeah.
of the way, but, like, that's the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I literally just like hunkered down and raised it.
Yeah. So Morfran just raises shield up, you take half damage. Tiggles, half, you kind of duck out of the way a little bit. You're just standing there, like, naturally
Really?
resistant. You
Half
kind
I'm
of, some
sorry,
of it kind of
was 35 the half damage or was 35 the full damage?
35
was
is full.
full.
Okay.
Oh, so we take half that?
Yeah, I take half that.
It's
Okay.
17.
Yeah. So Jasper, you're... okay.
Sorry, 16.
I'm just gonna
No, 17. I'm right.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Not as bad as I thought.
I was gonna say, like, why would you be so low?
Back up at the top of the initiative, Merlin, it's your turn.
I'm really mad.
Yeah.
I'm
How
gonna
mad are
cast
you,
another
Merlin?
fireball.
Pissed
I
off.
can't. I'm out of.
How mad are you? Hmm?
Fuck you. Are you listening to me? Fuck you. I'm gonna catch Witch Bolt again.
Okay, go for it.
Because it seems to be doing well against my saves. That's a 14. I don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
Damn it. So now I'm mad and a failure.
I wouldn't say that.
Same.
anything else?
Covered in acid. I can't. That's my action.
Just your head's covered in acid.
Slow drips.
I'm gonna put my head up.
Okay, yeah, so you
So
go
I'm not-
back
I'm not
all the way
looking,
over,
yeah.
so you're not looking in. Tiggles, it is
Should've
your
done
turn.
that last time.
Alright, I'm gonna give Chromatic Orb another try. That doesn't hit.
What?
It was a 4 with 9.
No, it does not hit. Sorry.
Wait 1 sec. No, don't do that. Now I'm just annoyed.
Chaos crew.
Can I have an action surge where I can take an additional 1
You
action
may
on
use
my
that.
turn? We're trying it one more time.
Alright.
I think I got like 1 more slot.
Second
left.
Chromatic Orb, go!
Yeah.
Failure. Third Chromatic Orb!
Trying a different D20 now. God help me. God damn it, it's 8 again. Or 9 again. Fuck it, just go on. Move on. Tiggles is a failure. Tiggles is like, I got
Each
this.
other like, what the fuck?
So, over your shoulders, both Jasper and Morfran, you see one Chromatic Orb go fizzle out, and you see another one go
This is a sad day for the chaotic crew.
and it looks really pretty, but you're like, oh, that's not...
For reference,
great.
one was probably ice and one was probably thunder, so it was a good little
Yeah. Very nice.
I really need to get used to my my weapons and armor.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
missed all my
Morfran,
second level
your turn.
spells.
Yeah. Okay,
What's
the next
wrong
time
with us?
it tries
I'm
to
running
touch
out of
me,
spell
I'm
slots.
ready this time.
Great.
I'm ready this time. Okay.
I might have to get close to this bastard.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna throw the Fellhammer at it again twice.
Okay.
If I run
Do
out,
more
I'm
attack?
just staying outside.
Yeah,
you
just-
guys can kill it on your own.
Yeah, fly up high and just be safe.
13.
Nope, does not hit.
Okay.
How much HP do you have?
13 plus 9.
25.
That hits.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, bloodied in 1 move. If it hits me like that again, I'm dead.
Oh.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Just give you a little meta knowledge.
Not our,
I like that every time I curse, it spikes.
our
It
squishy,
takes
squishy Merlin.
21 damage,
Sweet.
and as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast a spiritual weapon on it again.
Alright.
That's all.
This
Okay.
thing is large enough it can hit from the back.
14 plus 8.
Do you get this from a magical
That hits.
item?
Cool. Huh? It's a paladin.
It hits. Roll damage.
Doesn't matter. Anyways. And that's 9 extra points of damage.
Cool. You guys are doing well.
Are we?
Yeah, I think so.
How bad does it look?
It's bloody.
Great. We're halfway there.
You hear Bacchus inside. Jasper, it's your turn.
Great.
I hear a little growl in the back of my head. I'm gonna be in trouble later.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try to lightning breath it again.
Okay. Dex save, right?
Yeah, 16.
It fails.
Great.
Roll all that shit.
Glad somebody's succeeding.
Hey, you killed up here, no problem.
Yeah. You rolled your recharge, right?
Oh.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I don't think it works that way.
okay.
I think I just get it.
She's just activating it again.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of weird.
This Reaper is so broken.
I know. We'll work it out.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Test it out.
Okay.
As your party member, I'm very pleased.
Yeah.
I just want to say, let us have this.
Oh, you know what I realized last time actually was short 2d10. Whatever. I thought it was 10
Jesus
and it's
Christ.
12. It doesn't matter. We'll just pretend. I'm gonna roll these 4 times because
That may have been a little bit of a broken feature I put in.
See, and y'all thought Morfran was going to be the heavy hitter.
6, 5.
I'm probably the most well-balanced character here.
I'm gonna
You
add
probably
this in
underbalanced,
here
my
because
friend.
I can't. Okay. 9
We'll go through that next time.
Tiggles.
5.
I'm here.
9 plus 1.
Look, he's murderous when they're like his
Plus 10. 1,
size.
2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5,
Thing's
6.
giant. I'm not
We're
fucking-
small
need
people.
5.
Yeah.
We have issues with mobility.
I'm looking forward
No,
to when
because
there's
it-
Oh no,
something
that's
where
7.
on your
yeah.
playing level that you can really
Wait,
get
which
up
one did I
into.
miss? 9, 6,
This one's a little big.
5. Oh, I missed that one.
To be clear, it is
So
a
plus
gargantuan
another 10.
creature.
He is chonky, Jeffrey.
You chunky boy.
Not to mention that Tiggles has the short sword of wounding.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta get up pretty close to person.
that's perfectly to his
Plus
MO.
4,
You're rolling so well.
plus 10.
I should just cast
plus
a large
5,
on you
plus
and
5.
send you in.
Plus 4, 78.
Shit! Yeah!
I need a calculator.
Tiggles and Merlin didn't do shit. To be fair, Merlin did more damage than me.
I mean, I'm glad it's failing on its dex saves when I'm trying to do a bunch of damage to it, because it seems like every other time it's passed.
That does a lot of damage to it. You have the thing again where the Bahir head sort of manifests over your body, and it just like cracks out with lightning, and it wails in pain. It is now its turn, and I need to look something up real quick.
Yeah, see, if this was more just like a
Oh yeah, my health
big
goes
bulky
up
guy,
too.
Tiggles would be all like,
Well, I know one of
what's big old scary things? So Tiggles is like, I don't need that present that bad.
Jasper,
I'll let you
I
cut it up
need
and
you
see
to
if you
make
can
me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm probably gonna fail that.
Just imagine that. Tiggles. Go get the toad. Yes!
That's a 10.
Jumps in.
Plus anything?
That's with the
Oh.
plus.
Oh no!
It casts Feeble Mind on you
I don't
Oh god.
know what that means.
because you are the most threatening thing to it at the moment. So you take 46 psychic damage. So you take 5 plus 5, so 10 psychic damage.
Okay, that's fine.
You're basically a bumbling idiot. No magic, no nothing.
Your intelligence and charisma score become 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magic. I will say use your Reaper abilities, understand language, or communicate in any intelligence.
So I literally can't do anything, basically.
You can hit it with your hands. Or any weapons you have.
Throw those hands.
Yeah, you are basically a mindless beast right now.
Cool.
You hit it for over like 200 damage. It was threatened.
I don't think I did that much.
I mean, close to it.
Mm.
Maybe like around 150, but still. And that is the end of its turn, and it sort of recoils a little bit back into the cave.
How far?
30 feet. So it is now 70 feet away.
Okay. I want to get down and go 10 feet into the cave. And I will cast Witch Bolt again.
Okay.
At second level. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Great. It takes 14 points of lightning damage. And then I will back the fuck up
Okay.
and get back up on my perch.
You back up, and you do more damage to it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Tiggles, it is your turn. What are you doing?
So it's now, what, 70 feet away? from where I'm
yeah.
at.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I do not back up.
Okay.
No, I have
Stay
to.
where you are.
I have to stay.
All right.
I guess I'll run up to where Merlin's at,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna try Chromatic Orb again.
Do it, buddy.
First level this time. Come on. I'm tired of putting on a light show for free. Just go to the next turn.
Again, another very pretty orb.
This one was fire.
Explodes. Nothing.
Fireworks brought to you by
Morfran, it is
Tiggles.
your turn.
I'm available for birthday parties.
For birthday parties.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, that was a good one.
That's a win-win for you.
I know. Hire
So,
me.
how far in did he go?
He's 70 feet in. You were
I was
40
about
feet. So he's 30 feet away from you.
Okay, so he's still well within range. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on at it. I throw the fell hammer a couple more times.
Okay.
13 plus 9 and 18. So
That hits both of them.
both of them. Sweet.
Fuck it up. Do what Tiggles couldn't.
I'm just gonna roll these all up. How's that? So 27 for the first round, and then I'm going to have my spiritual weapon hit it again.
Great.
And 15.
That does not hit.
Damn. Alright.
Why would you die?
Bacchus is now a totem. And Jasper, it is your turn.
I don't know what I can do. I have a 1 intelligence. Am I like smart enough to even like?
I mean, it's like lizard brain,
yeah.
fight or flight instincts.
Instinctual.
So, like, whatever you're gonna do, you know that you can identify like comrades and friends. So, like, you know that this is your party. You know these people. I wouldn't necessarily call you friends, but they're at least your allies.
Yeah.
And you do have the wherewithal to protect them if you are so inclined, but this is like base instincts. What are your instincts right now?
I mean, I smacked it pretty hard already, so it probably doesn't feel good. I might as well try to smack it again, but I gotta run up to it to do that.
Yeah, it is outside of your regular movement.
So I don't know if I can. How far is it from me now?
You'd have to double dash to get there.
But I could get there.
You
though.
could get there.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to attack though. Yeah.
Merlin's back there, like, holding out her wings, like, come on, buddy, come back over here. Like, you're like a wounded dog.
Come to Harpy.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Me?
You.
I know what happened.
Yeah, I know.
A
for
lot,
sure.
a ton.
You know that Jasper is not in his right mind. He
Yeah.
is very much affected.
I have a plus 11,
Okay.
which is insane.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Sorry.
So are you trying to coax Jasper to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I even see you? I'm not facing you.
If you're looking around at all, if you're like, I just assumed like you were like panicky, so I figured you'd be looking around.
I guess.
So I'll leave it up to you. I'll say that if you want to burn a reaction, I can say you can try and coax Jasper over to you.
Yeah,
That's what you want
I'll
to
do it.
Are you receptive to that?
I guess if I see you.
Okay. So
What would I? Am I rolling for this?
no, I'm
Or-
just this is just within the character moment here now.
I guess, like, I understand that you're trying to coax me, but, like, I don't understand why you want me over there. So I'm just gonna run at it anyway.
Okay. You have the wherewithal to you don't have anything in your hands, so you just run at it. I mean,
I have my sword. It's not
Yeah.
out yet, but I have it.
you get there.
Yeah.
You get there. You're up on it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I can do since I double dash. So.
Are you still in an amped state, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you are
I'm
getting...
still regening.
Yeah. Okay. It is now the creature's turn again. It is still kind of afraid. It saw you run up to it, even after the spell. So it's like, it flinches a little bit, because it's like, no, not again. And it's actually going to Hold on, I want to see how smart this thing is, because it's not very smart.
I hope not that smart.
It's going to just lash out at you, Morfran. Wait, how far are you away?
Like 35 feet away.
35 feet away. Okay, yeah. You're just going to try and attack you with its tentacles.
It's probably going to succeed because I have a shit AC.
What is your AC?
13.
Yeah, it does.
Merlin's like, well, I tried.
You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage, 13 points of psychic damage.
Wait. You gotta go slower than that because I don't have the calculator.
Merlin just looks back to Tiggles with that look like I tried.
Okay, 21. What was the second one?
21 points of bludgeoning and 13 points of psychic. And make me a strength saving throw.
Great, I suck at that too. Oh, I did alright though. That's a 20. Not a natural 20.
Yeah, so it attempts to like lash out at you, and you just kind of like flail at the arm, and you're able to pry it off of you, and it doesn't swallow you.
Okay, cool. Still not bloodied.
Merlin, it's your turn.
Okay, which bolt hits it again?
Okay. Just automatically?
Automatically.
Okay.
As long as I don't lose concentration, it's automatic. Oh, sorry, that's cocked. That's 20 points.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Second level witch bolt's pretty good.
It's looking pretty rough, guys. But that can mean anything with its HP pool.
I wish I had
Is that-
any bonus actions.
Is that the end of your...
Right now it's 60 feet away from me exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Tiggles. Hey, buddy.
How's it going over there?
How's it going?
Not good, because it's like I'm not close enough to actually attack it, so all I
I
have...
just want to say that you've really proved that you're great at birthday parties.
Okay.
Entertainment to die for.
Yeah.
Ha!
I'm
For
gonna
the
try...
audience, I tried really hard to convince Jeffrey to play an evil, scary clown, and he wouldn't do it. But just so you have that in the back of your mind, Tiggles could have been worse.
He could have.
He could be like...
I could have been the Bianca Del Rio
I
of
judge
D&D. Alright,
I tried really,
let's
really
try another one. Let's see if, we can make another...
You're gonna do it this time!
What, we've already done,
How
like...
many
This is
spell
what,
slots do you
4
have?
of them?
This is first level, so I used up all my second level ones, which was 3. And then this is my second one of first. So let's try it.
Do it!
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits!
God fucking damn it.
Yay!
Kail, can I borrow a D8?
Fuck him up.
Did something.
God fucking damn it.
First level and it does 2d8?
No, 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chromatic Orb's pretty good if you can hit.
That is 11. 13.
Nice.
And I'm gonna make it poison damage. So I finally make the goddamn ball. Just like, I got this. I just look at it, don't fuck this up for us. And just shoot it off at this fucker.
Non-sentient chromatic orb.
Yeah.
This is what Tiggles we're talking about. He'll talk to anything. He once had a very riveting conversation with a waffle once. Huh. All those crannies, huh?
Yeah.
I bet you hold things in really well.
13.
Yeah, 13.
Ooh, it's getting there.
That means it has 100 hit points
You
left.
throw it out there, and it now shatters against it, and you see this poison sort of go all over its maw and like in its mouth, and you can see it absorb in, and it's like you can see a pulse of like veins as the poison takes effect. Is that all you're doing?
After that, though, I look around to see if anybody's like paying attention to me, be like, eh?
Guys, I did it.
Nobody's looking.
No.
And that's right.
Damn it!
And that's the end of his turn.
Morfran, it's your turn.
Excellent. Okay. I was trying to see if I could help Jasper, but I can't.
He just mostly wanted the Harpy's
How
approval.
long does that last? Or is it like a lesser restoration?
It's 30
It's a
days
greater
or
restoration.
Greater restoration.
Heal or wish.
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
I mean, I figured it was some sort of like restoration thing.
We'll get
That's
you.
a 7.
After
I
we
was
get
like,
this,
that's
we'll go
really
back to
confusing.
M.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Because like the one is right next to it, and they look almost the
Or
same.
honestly, Morfran might have greater restoration.
7 + 9, 16.
That hits.
Cool.
Maybe not today, but maybe
barely
tomorrow.
hits.
17.
That hits as well.
Cool. And just for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna roll for the weapon too. Oh, this is 16 + 9, so they all hit.
Yep, they all hit.
Excellent!
Give me that damage.
Fuck it up.
Damage time!
Poor Jasper.
You know what I'm gonna love? When Jasper kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, it sure would be nice
Just
if I
smacking it
conveniently
with the
crit
sword.
with my long sword, wouldn't it?
See, I just imagine Jasper like going like flailing about, just smacking it real fast, like
Oh my goodness.
If that wasn't enough description, I flailed about. Yes. Flailing.
37.
37.
Total. That's for everything.
This is assuming that fucking Morfran doesn't kill it first.
What if Tiggles or Merlin kills it?
Okay.
Possible.
It is Bacchus' turn. Silence.
Yep. You are in
Bacchus is a
trouble.
totem.
Except for this little,
Yeah, this
just
little angry.
nagging in the back of your head. Jasper, it's your turn.
Great. You pull out my sword, try and fucking slash at it.
Sword it with your sword?
I'm gonna sword it with my sword.
I'd say even with a 1, you know, sword sharp, sword hurt.
Yeah. Nat 20, please. No. 19.
Okay, that hits.
Great. That's a D10. Plus 4. That's a 6.
So how much
6.
total?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was on an 8, and then it rolled over to the 2.
It's looking real bad, but Jasper's flailing does not kill it.
That's really disappointing. I was really, really
I
hoping.
was hoping too. It is now the creature's turn. It's going to attempt to use its acid breath.
Oh, wait, I have...
God damn
I
it.
need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
Well, how far is it? Because it's Tiggles out of it.
How far are you away? Were you still at the entrance of the cave?
Yeah.
Oh, I will not touch you.
Woo!
Well, did you have to get closer to use chromatic orb?
Yeah, what's the range on
No,
that?
it's a range
90.
stack.
No,
Yeah,
oh no,
you're
you're
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
God damn it. It's
Yay.
60, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm like right there.
Yeah.
Go me!
I
Fuck,
didn't
13.
Save.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
We'll get to that.
I got a 16, which I know doesn't
Fail.
save from last time.
19.
Succeed.
No,
Okay.
I failed.
You take 35 points of fire as acid damage. If you succeeded, you take half of that.
18.
You're not rolling for anything, are you?
No, I have it already preset. Because I could roll higher.
I just want everybody to know too that I haven't even finished going through my
Temp, yeah,
page
yeah, I
thing.
know.
I'm officially bloodied. Just barely.
Yeah, more Merlin drops.
Bird hits the ground.
Oh no!
Which means the witch bolt fizzles
fizzles
around
out.
its head. You better fucking get to me.
I got you, boo. Don't worry, even if I don't.
Alright, let's see. if it
Grounds for a
recharges.
divorce right now.
It
Do
did.
not let my character die this early.
It did not recharge its acid breath.
Well, that's nice.
Just let me know.
Fuck
I let
you.
you know last time.
No.
I just want you to know too
I
that
don't like
Morfran's
you
having
anymore.
a grand time.
Yeah.
Hasn't even noticed that your buddy's down.
She like twitched
Yeah.
when she saw you
Tiggles, it's your turn.
hit down.
So how far am I from it? So I'm at the entrance of the cave. So it's how far in?
It's like 70 feet in. You're fine. You're fine.
You know, I'm just trying to...
Natural one on my death save. Just watch.
I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, it would have been your turn, so roll a death save.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, right. You're right. You skipped me. It's a 2. So 1 failure.
Oh no! Okay.
So upset.
So I'm gonna finally brave it. Like after seeing all that, I'm gonna run into the cave.
Yeah, you run in.
So how much closer am I to it now?
Well, you can move 25 feet, right?
Yeah.
So you are 70 minus 25 feet.
You don't have to have a
45 feet.
healing potion, do you?
I might.
Nothing you'd think to help me.
I would be able to help you if I were not
You
an
could use
idiot
any
right now.
fucking magical items
Because
right
you
now.
can heal people.
Yeah, in a couple different ways.
Yo, you can just force her to save her death saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing to help you with that.
Or I
It's
could
fine,
heal
it's
her
fine.
with
Am I at
magic,
least
or I
within
could
like
basically lay on
60
hands.
feet of it?
Yep.
Alright,
How far in are
I'll
you?
use Toll of the Dead, so can you make a wisdom saving
Yes,
throw?
I can.
How far in are you?
I was, I went 20 feet in
What
because
does
it
yours
was
say?
80 feet back.
13.
Gotcha. So you're like
It got
15 feet from
13.
me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No damage.
No damage. Pointed out to get ready. You, and then nothing.
Are you... It went 30 feet back, bud. You would have had to have moved to hit it. So you're
That's
60,
right.
You're 60
I'm 40 feet
away.
from it. That's what it was.
You are?
I think so. 35 feet from it. That's what it was.
I thought you were doing melee attacks.
Nope. Just throwing my hammer.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Dwarven thrower.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yep.
Dwarven throwers are great.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
they are. Brought to you by Dwarven Throwers.
Everyone's
For when you
favorite.
want to hit thing the Dwarven way, but from a distance.
Yeah, like Thor.
Yeah,
When you don't want to get smacked, but you also
I'm
like
sorry,
getting
Jeffrey.
smacked.
It's okay, no. I mean, I went for that because it's a cantrip, and like,
You're
since
good.
it's
You're good.
already hurt, it would have been 2d12 instead of 2d8.
It has a surprisingly high wisdom saving throw.
Ugh, and I have such a shit one for them to throw. It's like, you can be at 13, that's easy.
Yeah. Morfran, it's your turn.
Sweet.
At least I didn't use a spell slot.
You haven't done, it's been like a lot of bludgeoning damage. It's already sort of like purplish hue.
Mhm.
It's like a darker purple. You see like not acid, but you see like burn marks on it. You see lightning scars on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I hope you don't kill it and Jasper kills it.
well, I'm just gonna keep,
We need to kill it to
I'm
save
just
our
gonna keep
Harpy.
at
Go
it.
for it, go for it.
Tiggles ran in, he
Yep,
just saw the Harpy
That's a natural
crumple.
one on the first one. But that is an 18 on the second one.
That hits.
And 13 plus 9 for
That
the
hits. Yep. Just roll your damage.
the other guy.
The mist hammer does not hit you, Jasper,
Okay, that's
because
good.
you were technically within line of fire.
19.
You had 20 hit points left.
It does, doesn't it?
Bagus, again, his turn, silence. Just a little bit of that grumbling in there. Jasper, it is your turn. It is... Oh my god.
God damn.
Jasper!
Roll an attack.
Jasper!
Watch me fucking crit fail. That would suck.
And Jasper falls onto their sword.
I do not crit fail. I hit it.
Yay!
Yay!
It is a +1 sword, isn't it?
It's a +2.
Sweet, okay. Just make sure you have that to damage.
It's I have it written in with the extra. 8. Are you kidding me?
How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank God. I literally don't care. What can I reach on it?
Finish him!
Like, how...
Fuck
like,
it up! Poke it!
yeah, I basically just want to, like, shove it in there as hard as I can and, like...
Screaming.
Yeah,
Jasper doesn't have any
basically.
idea what they're fucking doing. It's just...
I just imagine guttural shrieking coming from Jasper.
Jasper, because in your mindlessness, you're just like, sharp sword, hurt. Bad thing hurt me. Stab, 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 stab.
The long sword overhand stabbing.
Yeah, not even using it right. Just like, ah! And the creature just now like bludgeoned to death from Morfran and like all the lightning and the like magic damage. Unfortunately, Tiggles, you didn't do anything.
I did some magic damage! God, at least I'm not dead!
Fuck you.
This gargantuan creature just sort of like loses energy and just hits the ground.
Okay. Literally as soon as it's dead, I like run over to Merlin and lay on hands will work for this, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got 38 left to it.
38.
I was really hoping I was gonna crit just because that would have been hilarious.
That would have been really funny.
Alright, I'm up.
Cool.
And then I would have a random adventuring child.
Okay, so I go
and a
over
big
to it
snake
and I
thing.
start trying to dig into where I think its stomach is with my talons.
Okay.
I was gonna let the wee one do it.
I'm already doing it. He can go over and join me, but I did not wait.
Roll me some physical damage.
Can I just like keep stabbing?
Yeah. Jasper is just in the corner, like still stabbing it.
Yeah, now Tiggles just like sits back and goes, everybody always takes all the fun.
So my talent
You
attack.
can brush up and have fun.
It's not fun when everybody else gets the presents.
Okay. Oh, and with that, you just
7
see
points of
steam
damage.
like rise off my body as like I go back to regular people.
Nice.
7 points of damage with my
7
talent.
points. Okay, you're starting to get into it, but the hide's pretty thick.
Yeah.
So, do you just like crawl into it?
No, I'm just sitting there watching. I'm just
Okay. Yep. Sit there. I'll say that eventually you can make your way into it, and it's sort of like a long digestive tract, but you can.
I used Mage Hand to pull Bacchus out.
Yeah. You
And then I slapped the card down on this thing's fucking head.
You hear the as it goes in, and then you hear that comes out. Bacchus comes out covered in slime. Just,
come on, slap that card. Ah.
and you take the card and you slap it, and you can see that from the card these chains start to come out and wrap around the entire length of the creature and slowly drag it and twirl it into the card. And a bunch of arcane runes form on the ground, and it lands on the ground. You have
Now what am I
captured
supposed to
Zubrusk,
stab?
the mindless hunger.
All right. And so I go over to little Jasper, and
Little. That's
I
funny.
kind of like pull you close with my wings and like pat your little head and try and soothe you so that you stop stabbing air.
Yeah, while you were stabbing it, it just disappeared.
Yeah, it's really disappointing.
That is a hold on, sorry. I'm gonna try and use persuasion. It's a flat 12.
Great.
Up to you. How well am I doing?
I mean, I don't think it matters because like I have like no insight right now.
It's okay. You know what? We'll just take Jasper with us when we go see Em, and she can deal with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to,
I use my cleansing stone on myself and Bacchus before I.
Bacchus is a totem.
Yeah. I just slip them into my pocket for now because I know that we're gonna go see Em
Use
pretty
your cleaning
soon.
stone, you're all clean. Are you guys doing anything else at the moment?
Do you have greater restoration?
Nope, I have lesser restoration.
Okay, so let's just walk out of the cave and see if maybe there's a letter waiting for us outside. Because sometimes
I gotta keep my difference or like distance from Morfran just because I saw them clean themselves. I'm like,
No.
It's like I just got all of this.
Question also with my like.
It's okay. Morfran will catch him
My
eventually.
health regen.
They always do.
So since I'm still amped, it's like once per turn, so it's technically every 6 seconds.
Yeah, we're just going up and up and up and up.
Okay, so can I just assume that by the time we get to whatever, like after like a couple minutes, basically, I'm just back up.
He'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, so head out the cave, see if there's anything there.
Yes, there is a little card sitting there with an M on it.
Yeah,
We do the thing. We just
touch it.
yeah.
Everyone touches it. Jasper's kind of wandering around.
I take his hand before.
Someone has to grab me.
I take his
I
hand
kept
and-
you in my wing. Like, I'm keeping you close.
It's soft. It's comforting.
Yeah.
Warm.
While you're like this, Merlin's being very kind to
What
you.
would
I was gonna say this is
We're
very kind of Merlin.
What would have been terrible is if Jasper had thrown up his hood, disappeared, and like ran away.
I'm not smart enough to think about
Yeah.
it.
You can't
Jasper
use
can.
magical items,
Yeah.
so.
I'm just saying that would have been
Yeah.
awful.
So we all
I would've
touch
found
it.
Does
would've
it
been
count
okay.
as a magical items? Isn't it a manifestation?
You don't
It's a
have the
feature.
intelligence
You can't,
to do
you
anything.
can't use like any features or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured, but
You all touch the card, and you, in a flash of light, you are back now in the foyer of M's mansion.
She might not have heal either.
if she doesn't,
She'll
I'm sure
know-
she knows.
she'll know
She'll know what
something.
to do.
Yeah, she'll make it happen.
You have a cleric on site?
Probably not.
Never seen
Did you say that out loud?
No. That's just me as a player. Okay. Well, I guess we wait in the foyer.
You wait a few minutes. You hear the door open, and you hear those same sharp heels clacking towards you.
Guess
And she
who's
looks
back
down.
in the house.
And you're covered in blood now. You look real bad.
Yeah.
I'm back up over half.
Yeah, but still all the
Yeah.
stuff. And then you're
I'm
fine.
clean and shiny.
Like, am I currently
Fine.
like, am I like
And you look
dripping in
very
her?
vacant. And she
Yeah.
goes,
You're being held by a harpy.
But otherwise,
yeah, and she
fine.
looks down and she goes, Well, as to be expected. Follow me. And she goes
As
back
she
to her
says that,
office.
like, Tiggles just like to point out, it's not mine.
I know, it never is.
Because that's what I feel most people who don't know him think. It's like, are you okay, buddy? It's like, it's not mine, don't worry.
Yeah. Which most people don't take that very well. And okay, so you all follow up into her office, and she's sitting there behind the desk, waiting.
I take a seat just immediately. Don't
Yeah.
care if it's a nice chair or not.
Just sit down in the chair, and then you kind of shuffle a bit. It's like.
So before I hand the card over, I like hold like use my wings to like put Jasper in front of me. Like this is a problem. Just wait.
She just kind of looks at him for a second. There's no expression because she doesn't
There's
have a
a
face.
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a mask. And she goes. She looks at you. What?
I sigh. Okay, mage hand. I hand over the card.
He seems a bit duller than before.
Shit. I love
This
this.
is very rude, and if
I love
was
M.
smart enough to be offended right now,
I
I
love
would be
M.
so offended.
I love her too.
She takes the card and she goes, "Oh, yes, it's a Zubrusk." She looks around for a second. She says, "Right." She snaps her fingers and a little chest appears. She opens it up, puts the card inside, closes it, snaps her finger again, and it disappears again. She goes, "Okay, well, that one's done. Seems you have one more, right?" She looks at all of you. The Uriel card.
Yeah, remember?
What?
Waves wing dramatically at...
Do you like gesture to Jasper again?
No, I just like look at her like, are you fucking serious? We've been gone for 2 days, and we brought one back, and you expect us to have the other one already?
Oh no, she didn't mean that way. She was like, "Okay, now on to the
Like,
next
no.
one." Yeah, now on to the next one. Not like, "Where's the next
She
one?"
was like, where is it then?
No.
Okay,
Not
nice.
quite
You brought me one. Where's the other?
Okay, yeah. So I like go like, are you serious? And like gesture at Jasper.
Fine.
She was gonna leave me like that.
Fucking bitch.
She's probably enjoying having you at that level for a little
She
bit.
goes over to a door on the side of the room.
I'm useless at this
Yes.
level.
Stay here. Do not touch anything. Looks at you, Tiggles.
Just wave and smile.
Closes. You hear her walk away.
Is there anything that I want?
I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff in here.
Perception check?
Sure.
Investigation? Which one?
Perception's fine.
That's natural too.
Uh,
I steal a pen.
sure. Cheeky pen. It's a nice pen.
It's the principle of the thing.
You have now acquired.
I put it in Jasper's pocket.
Yeah. You have now acquired a pen of endless ink.
You're welcome.
Tiggles is just gonna sit
Just
there
what
and
I always
bounce and just
wanted.
do.
Yeah.
You'll just come out of this later and be like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, am I gonna remember anything that
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, you'll
Okay.
remember.
Just squishing blood everywhere. Just do.
I figure it's kind of like when you've had like a really vivid dream and you remember it, you're like, but it doesn't seem very real. It doesn't feel very
Okay,
connected
great.
to you.
So once she like
So blood's not old enough
undumps
to
me,
piss off
then I'm
Morfran
basically
yet.
gonna be like real pissed. Both that it happened, and also that she was just gonna fucking leave me that way.
You're all very capable people.
I'm not right
taken
now.
me to a temple, but like this is more expedient.
Right. So you wait. Do any of you do anything? You are adhering to the chair, Tiggles. Like it's slowly drying on you, and you're adhering to the chair.
I'm doing that thing where like
anything?
I stick for a minute and then like pull myself off and then put myself back and stick for a minute and then pull myself off.
Just so you guys know, I will never have greater restoration as a paladin. Apparently, I can only have lesser restoration.
I would have thought that.
I thought you could get it, but I guess
I
not.
thought you could too, and I think in older editions you could,
It's not,
but
just
it's only
huh?
clerics, druids, and bards.
Obviously, we need an evil cleric.
We need an evil bard.
Yeah. You hear the heels approaching again. She comes in through the door. She looks at you, Jasper. She takes out a wand.
Okay.
And she just kind of like walks up over to you and just kind of like bap, hits you on the head with it and says an incantation, and suddenly you are restored back to where you were.
Do you feel the intelligence coming back to you? Like you suddenly learn how to speak again?
I
and you
probably
remember
like
how-
have a really bad headache now.
And then as she removes the wand, it just Turns into dust. She's like, well, that was a waste.
You're a waste.
You're the one that hired me for my abilities, bitch.
I kind of look at her and she's like...
Do you say that to her?
No.
Oh, because you...
Of course I don't
get her started.
say anything.
I look at her with
I'm
a
just
pensive
sitting
thought
there
and ask her,
seething.
where can I buy those in bulk?
You can't.
It was the only one.
It was the only one in existence.
You can make them if you can find a powerful enough arcanist or healer, but they're not cheap. And that was my last one. Anyway, congratulations, you did wonderfully.
Little clap from Tiggles.
Yeah.
Create bonfire goes across the page on her desk. Just says, "I died." Little smiley face.
You look great.
I pull out that very expensive alcohol I bought in the first town.
Oh, yeah.
And I put it on the desk for her. For your troubles.
I appreciate the gesture, but I am unable to imbibe such things, so please keep it for yourself.
Fair enough.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check?
What?
I want to know if I potentially have an idea of what she is.
And what do you think she is?
I think she is probably either undead or a construct.
Okay, go ahead.
Constructs.
21.
You've never seen her breathe. There's been no chest movement.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's...
she's a construct.
She has a mask.
Probably. It's
but
one
it
of the two.
contours completely flat to the face, except for the emblazoned M on it. And
Nothing moves. Even when she
Nothing.
talks, nothing moves.
She moves very fluidly, but nothing moves. Sound just happens.
She's a construct.
She appears to be a construct.
That's interesting.
So who made her?
I'm very interested in this, but I can't tell anybody else about it.
Alright.
That explains so much.
But she's such a heartless bitch.
She doesn't have a heart.
She's probably tied into the wards, which is why even when she's not in the room with us, she knows what we're doing, and she knows when things have been moved, and she's able to use the teleportation glyph without actually casting the spell there. Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Morfran doesn't care.
It doesn't super matter right now. Also, like, we're villains. We don't super care.
We're villains!
Fuck what this person is.
It's not really about, like, intent. But, yeah.
So are you going to stay there and chat with her a bit, or are you just being like, alright, dropped it off, see you, bitch?
I just ask her if she's got any more information on Urias since the last time we were here.
Nope.
Nothing's changed. Okay.
No, nothing's really changed.
Also, just in case you want to know, I did leave Bacchus on the mantle outside the door.
Thank you.
Yeah. She knows.
Alright, let's go kill Urkel.
Do you wish any time to rest?
We're gonna need to.
Yeah, we're gonna need to rest.
Regardless, we can either travel somewhere and then rest, or we could rest here, but I've never done that before.
I don't know if I want to rest here.
Just drop us off.
I kind of
Just
want
drop us
in
off
her
near the next
library,
one.
though.
Which one?
The big one that we always see from the
Mhm.
hallway.
Yeah, I think it's to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes, well, there are rooms that you can use. They don't use very often, but you can use them. In the foyer, if you're facing my office, they're to the left.
Is Bacchus allowed to be released in there?
She thinks for a long time. She goes, yes, but he is not allowed in any of the archives. In fact, none of you are without my permission.
I give her a little wink, like, yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Ooh.
I'm also kind of interested in what's in there for my own reasons.
So are you guys gonna
Tiggles
take
gives
a
no
no
shits about
offer and
archives.
take a
I
rest?
look at Morfran, but I kind of nod, like I'd like to
guess.
stay.
Morfran shrugs and she goes, why not?
Cautiously agreeing.
Tiggles?
Morfran leans over to Tiggles and goes, I think they have silk shades.
Gonna get those so messy.
Yes, right.
Prestidigitation. They'll be fine.
I mean, I'm surprised Em did like walk in and go, and just clean you. And just like, ah.
Oh, she doesn't clean.
Is there any chance I could get a couple of stones for my bed?
What do you mean?
Just a big slab to sleep on.
She kind of ponders for a second. She kind of like waves her hand for a second, and she goes, "Done."
Thank you. Much obliged.
Fucking weirdo.
You know those stone beds they have in Skyrim? Like
Yeah.
that.
And they're
Okay.
horrible.
So do you all just go to your rooms?
I guess so.
Yeah. Just
I
go on.
wait
Okay.
after everybody leaves.
Everyone leaves. You all go to your rooms. As you sort of pass by, if you look down into the archives, you can see quills writing, books being put away, and different parchments being written up as well.
Interesting. When I've looked in there before, do I see just in nothing? It's just doing it on its own, or do I see anything with true sight?
It's just doing that. So
Okay, there's not like ghosts or something.
no unseen servants.
Okay, yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of unseen servants.
Mm-hmm.
There's 50 unseen servants working up around the clock. They don't need to eat, sleep, or drink, so, you know.
Unless this was... What if, though?
What if what?
What if this was a magnificent mansion? What if we're actually in a pocket dimension? And it's not actually a teleportation circle at all, it's plane shift! Oh my god, I have so many questions.
She
Merlin doesn't care, I care so much.
she sits down at her desk and she looks at you, Merlin, while you're sitting there. Was there something you wish to discuss?
Just library.
Pause for a second. For what purpose?
I just kind of tilt my head at her like, come on. You know what I want.
She asks. What do you want? Tell me.
Well, I am interested in books on my favorite subjects, which is transformation magics mostly. Though, while I'm there, I'll probably look up whatever I can find about the cards, but I assume she's got the same information that she's already given us.
Okay, so any sort of transmutational magic. Ooh. She goes in the basement to the left. It's where I keep most of the arcana.
I nod and then I leave. While I'm wandering the halls, though. So after I leave her office, what else is on this floor?
It's just the hallway that sort of oversees everything. And there's more behind it where she kind of went off to another place. But it mostly just oversees the archives.
Okay. Can I touch a wall and cast Identify?
On
the actual house. Like, is this like a magical fortress?
That's interesting. Go ahead, but I'm going to ask you to roll an Arcana as well.
That's
see
fair.
how well that goes. Are any of the rest of you doing anything? You find a stone bed in your room, just a slab of stone.
I like plop down on it.
Yeah.
And all you guys hear from another room is clank.
I mean, I also kind of want to ask her if I can look in her archives, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay. Do you want to go back up and ask her after you've settled your things?
Yes.
Okay. Tiggles, are you doing anything?
Nothing really special, just jump on the bed.
Okay. You go into your bed.
Comfy, eat the bloody rations, you know.
So gross.
Disgusting.
You keep grossing out the DM.
It's kind of like one of those like trail nut bars that's like kind of gooey.
Yeah, you know, rich in iron. It's good.
Nut butter filled, except it's blood.
Does your trail mix not have enough blood in it? You cast Identify, and you rolled a 13.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Your spell starts to fizzle, but it latches onto something at the last second, which is unexpected. And you gain just a little bit of insight, and what you get out of it is a singular phrase, and you hear prison.
Interesting.
Okay. So I'm gonna go down and I'm not gonna explore this floor anymore right now. I think that's something for another day. But yeah, I'm gonna go down to her Arcana books and I'm going to search for something of which you know.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Jasper, you go back up into her office.
Yeah.
And the door opens for you. You guys come in.
Okay. First,
Yes.
I am going to thank her for undumbifying me, although I am definitely still a little bit miffed. But you know, it's fine. Fine, whatever. And then I want to ask about the library as well.
What in particular are you looking for?
I want to know about anything about the Keys of Guiana or anything generally related to that.
History.
Yeah. And then I also want to see if I can find anything about possibly other people like me or Buttface.
Buttface McGee?
Yeah.
Buttface McGee.
Buttface McGee, one of two.
So you ask for like history of people, places, things, different phenomena in the world for who and what you may be.
Yeah.
And I said Arcana was on the left. Spot on the left?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. You said in the basement on the left.
Yeah, she goes, history is in the basement on the right.
Of course it is. We're just both down there like, what are you looking for?
That is kind of an interesting thought. In the same room? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like one room.
We're on,
I wasn't sure if it was like one big room
No.
in the basement or if it was like multiple.
Yeah, it's multiple rooms.
Well, kind of like
we're like across
like
the
a
hall from each
dungeon
other.
or like catacombs or like...
We'll get there. And she goes, and yes, you have my permission to look through my archives.
Thank her again and then gonna leave now.
Door closes.
Yep.
And that's where we'll pick up next time on Frequently Urgent Questing, the quest of many things. Thanks for listening, everybody.